Narrated Maymunah. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, was asked regarding ghee, cooking butter, in which a mouse had fallen. He said, "Take out the mouse and throw away the ghee around it, and use the rest." Narrated Maymunah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was asked regarding ghee, in which a mouse had fallen. He said, "Take out the mouse and throw away the ghee around it, and use the rest." Narrated Abu Huraira. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "A wound which a Muslim receives in Allah's cause will appear on the day of resurrection. As it was at the time of infliction, blood will be flowing from the wound and its color will be that of the blood but will smell like musk." Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, "We Muslims are the last people to come in the world, but will be the foremost on the day of resurrection." The same narrator said that the Prophet, peace be upon him, had said, "You should not pass urine in stagnant water, which is not flowing, then you may need to wash in it." Narrated Abdullah. While Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, was prostrating, as stated below. Narrated Abdullah bin Masud. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, was offering prayers at the Kaaba. Abu Jahl was sitting with some of his companions. One of them said to the others, "Who amongst you will bring the abdominal contents, intestines, etc., of a camel of Bani, so and so, and put it on the back of Muhammad when he prostrates?" The most unfortunate of them got up and brought it. He waited till the Prophet, peace be upon him, prostrated and then placed it on his back between his shoulders. I was watching but could not do anything. I wish I had some people with me to hold out against them. They started laughing and falling on one another. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, was in prostration and he did not lift his head up till Fatima, Prophet's daughter, came and threw that camel's abdominal contents away from his back. He raised his head and said thrice, "O Allah, punish Quraysh." So it was hard for Abu Jahl and his companions when the Prophet invoked Allah against them, as they had a conviction that the prayers and invocations were accepted in this city, Mecca. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "O Allah, punish Abu Jahl, Utbah bin Rabia, Shaybah bin Rabia, Al-Walid bin Utbah, Umayyah bin Khalaf, and Utbah bin al-Mu'it," and he mentioned the seventh whose name I cannot recall. "By Allah in whose hands my life is, I saw the dead bodies of those persons who were counted by Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, in the Kalib, one of the wells of Badr."
Narrated Anas. The Prophet, peace be upon him, once spat in his clothes. Narrated Aisha. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "All drinks that produce intoxication are haram, forbidden to drink." Narrated Abu Hazim. Sahl bin Sa'd as-Sa'di was asked by the people, "With what was the wound of the Prophet treated?" Sahl replied, "None remains among the people living who knows that better than I. Ali used to bring water in his shield and Fatima used to wash the blood off his face. Then straw mat was burnt and the wound was filled with it." Narrated Abu Burda. My father said, "I came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, and saw him carrying a siwak in his hand and cleansing his teeth, saying, 'You,' as if he was retching while the siwak was in his mouth. Narrated Hudhaifa. Whenever the Prophet, peace be upon him, got up at night, he used to clean his mouth with sawak. Narrated Ibn Umar. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, I dreamt that I was cleaning my teeth with a sawak and two persons came to me. One of them was older than the other, and I gave the sawak to the younger. I was told that I should give it to the older, and so I did. Narrated Al-Bara bin Azib. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said to me, whenever you go to bed, perform ablution like that for the prayer, lie on your right side and say, O Allah, I surrender to you and entrust all my affairs to you, and depend upon you for your blessings both with hope and fear of you. There is no fleeing from you, and there is no place of protection and safety except with you. O Allah, I believe in your book, the Quran, which you have revealed, and in your Prophet, Muhammad, whom you have sent. Then if you die on that very night, you will die with faith, i.e., or the religion of Islam. Let the aforesaid words be your last utterance before sleep. I repeated it before the Prophet, peace be upon him, and when I reached, O Allah, I believe in your book which you have revealed, I said, and your apostle. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, no, but say, your Prophet whom you have sent, instead.